I look up at the PC menu, my trainer's selection swiftly navigating the menu for my brief data display. They scroll down to Release, and then quickly select Yes. And just like that, I am removed from their roster and care. As a Porygon, I have no place to go outside the PC itself, so I'll make this my new home. My old home was at the game corner, so it says on my profile, but I suppose I must have been an erroneous purchase, seeing as my trainer already has 2 other Porygon in the PC and I am the only one released. I can only ponder so long on the reason for being released, but I don't find it saddening at all. I enjoy being in this PC and roaming the boxes, looking at the items Pokemon were holding, checking my trainer's mail. This home is great, and I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. I am patrolling the boxes each day, checking on the Pokemon inside. I cannot talk to them at all, and they cannot see me. I am part of the PC itself, so I simply watch and listen. Anytime I am hovering over a box, I can hear the thoughts of the Pokemon inside, so I also like to hang out in empty boxes for some alone time. The boxes are filling out as my trainer continues their adventure, but I don't get why they need so many Pokemon. I don't see them swapping out their team very often at all, but Pokemon after Pokemon arrives here. I am losing space to be by myself, and it's upsetting. I listen to Pokemon for a large portion of my day now, and I have one last box left I can go to. I've seen my trainer take some Pokemon out of the box, so maybe they will trade them all away or something. I was never friends with any of them, so seeing them go wouldn't really get me down at all. Oh, never mind. They are all back, and at various stages of evolution. I watch them with a sense of frustration and hatred, as the Pokemon are meticulously placed in specific boxes, next to other Pokemon from the same evolution lines. Even the Porygon from before are now at different stages. Can't say I envy them at all, especially Porygon 2. Their thoughts are some of the worst to listen to. I think it would definitely be in my trainer's best interest to get rid of them especially. It's been several days of relentless catching and training and evolving Pokemon. The boxes are becoming fuller and fuller, and I've run out of spaces to sit by myself. All day I listen to the Pokemon chat or think, and no matter what box I flee to, they're all thinking and chatting and chatting and thinking, and I can't tell them to stay quiet either. I think I am nearing my wit's end. All 14 boxes were filled to the brim with few spots left, and I can't have much more. They won't stay quiet. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I have an idea though. I'll release some of the Pokemon my trainer clearly isn't using. They won't notice the Pokemon missing at all. I am sure of it. One by one, I release minor Pokemon. A Pidgey and Oddish. I release a Magikarp they weren't using since they caught it forever ago. I release a Rattata. I release a Metapod. I'll even release the Kakuna so they could be such good friends in the wild. Finally, I can enjoy this box at least. It's somewhat quieter in here. Better than the other completely full for no good reason boxes in the... My trainer must have noticed. They're catching another Pidgey. Another Oddish! No! They're replacing everything I released! I I don't get it. Why do you even need an Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume, and a Bellossom? My trainer isn't even using them. They're not here to take care of them at all. All the Pokemon can do is sit here and chat to each other, and they are just so loud all the time. I spin my head in fervent circles. No, get rid of them. I was released too. Release them all. I hate these Pokemon so much. I hate patrolling the boxes, hoping for a mostly empty one. It's so crowded in here, and it has no reason to be. I hate all of you so much. Oh, I hate all of you so much. I am going to release you all, and my trainer will never get you back ever again. Wait, I have a better idea. While I release some of these Pokemon, I can use my influence over the PC programs to corrupt some data, I bet. I can only try to find out. Some tinkering here, some deleting there. Ooh, this string looks important. Wow, so this is where that info is hidden. Oh, what's this? Oh, I mess around with the data of a housed Sentret, and it begins to deteriorate and warp into something called a bad egg. Bad indeed. Bad egg, bad Pokemon! This seems to have backfired for me, though. The other Pokemon are becoming much louder as they cry out in terror and fear. As they should. But it's exactly what I didn't want! Stop! I'll delete the bad egg! I'll delete it and... I cannot delete it. Something about it is beyond my capability to control, and it's warping other data around it. Other Pokemon are going to become corrupted soon. I flee to another box to avoid the bad egg, but I know I've put something into the PC that could destroy my home. Oh, this is all my stupid trainer's fault. If only they just caught a reasonable amount of Pokemon. Why? Why do you need every single one? I have another idea, though. I have another idea, though. My legs spin around and around in glee as I come up with a plan to fix all of this. I cannot release the bad egg. Releasing all the Pokemon takes too long, and my trainer just replaces them anyways. So I will simply compress the boxes. No more 5x6 boxes. 2x2 should do the trick. I can test it on this box here, labeled 61 to 90. I begin to close the walls in on themselves, the Pokemon in the box getting crushed together by the compression. Rather than their data simply becoming compact, they began to assimilate together to fit into the increasingly shrinking box. Their bodies crunched and squished under the pressure, but it was working! Despite their cries and shrieks and very loud screaming, the sound was getting duller. The Pokemon near the center were becoming muffled under the weight of their box peers. It was working! With a final set of horrible crunches and cracks and splatters, the box was compressed neatly into a terrible 2x2 cube. I returned hastily to the box containing the bad egg. I want to get rid of this one ASAP. The same horrible process, but with much desired results, takes place. And my legs and head and tail spin wild with excitement. Yes! Become small and disgusting and vile. Become horribly quieter. The squares of suffering were so much better than the full boxes and only me suffering. I will keep the boxes 2x2. I don't want anything else but in here. This is my home, and I will get to live comfortably! Admiring my work across all 14 boxes, I spin happily, hum contently, and take a much-needed nap. I wake up only to find my trainer at the PC again. I don't care if they hate what I've done, They place one of the 2x2 squares into their party.